Let's go! We did it! After 78 days since the infamous tweet came out saying, announce Kai, it took 78 days. 78 days for this deal to get wrapped up, done, sealed and dusted. Kai Havertz is officially our player and officially our guy. We've done it, you guys. Every other club is looking at us with such envy right now because they can't spend like us. They don't have the football like us. They don't have the manager like us. They don't have the players. They ain't got nada. We've signed Kai Havertz. He is our player. It's happened after God knows how long. And in today's video, you guys, I'm here to break down what to expect from Kai Havertz, Lampard's secret tactical plan for next season. I'll be praising Marina and I'll be speaking about what happens now after Kai. Are we going to do more business? Who are the two likely players to sign for us? It's all going to be discussed in today's video, you guys. But before I get into anything, let me get one quick plug out the way first. And you guys, I'm sorry, we've signed Kai Havertz. You're seeing the videos on the channel. You know I'm trying to go to the next level. If you like today's video, if you're happy with the signing of Kai, if you are going absolutely crazy yourself, then smash that like button. I'm going to go for the most likes I've ever gone before. And I'm going to go for 8,000 likes. If you like today's video, smash that like button, you guys. And without wasting no more time, let's get straight into things with today's reports. Now, you guys, let's continue on and let's break down how we got this deal wrapped up and finalized. Now, if you had told me at the start of this day that Havertz was not destined to become our new world record club signing, I'd have called you a liar. Right now, at this point in time, Kepa is the most money we have paid to sign a player at this club at around 71 to 72 million. You know, throughout the entire summer, we were seeing prices over 100 million, 90 million, 85 million, and you're thinking, okay, Havertz is destined to become our world record signing because, of course, he is a great, amazing player. So, the news in fact came out this early afternoon suggesting that we are paying up to 62 million upfront with an additional 8 million on top in clauses, bringing the total price up to 70 million pounds. Yo, I am losing my voice, you guys. I've been getting so gassed with this signing, but that is unbelievable. And praise has to go to the highest. Praise has to go to only one person, and that of course is Marina Granovskaia. I'm going to speak about her later on in the next segment because I want to stick with this deal surrounding Kai. Now, I'm hearing some particularly interesting rumors surrounding more potential business, and that's the fact that it seems like maybe Malang Sarr, our new free signing this summer, could be making his way on loan to Bayer Leverkusen. And it gets better, you guys, because I am hearing that Leverkusen may be paying 5 million in a loan fee to sign him from us. I mean, that business planning, that is just beautiful, excellent execution in business. We're basically getting money back. We've brought down the entire price to sign Kai by like 25-30 million, signing him for 70 million, signing one of the best young players we have ever signed for less money than it costs to take Kepa. It doesn't make any sense, but of course it makes sense. You know, as I've been saying for a very long time, you guys, Leverkusen, Rudi Völler, he's been absolutely posturing this entire window. I mean, of course, he has one of the most prized assets in this window, and he has to show that, of course, he's in control, he's patterned, and he knows what to do. Of course, the fact that so many things worked against Leverkusen's hands, the fact they missed out on a top 4 finish to get UCL football, and the fact they got knocked out in the Europa League, meaning that they could not win it to qualify for the UCL, ultimately meant that Leverkusen would have to bow down and give in to our demands. And this is why I've been stressing timing, you guys. Timing is key, timing is important. Of course, we've had the money to sign Kai for a very long time. But when you understand that you are the only club in the market to sign a player after your rivals don't have the funds or the finances to get things done, then of course you can start to exercise your influence and exercise your demands. The minute Super Frankie Lampard got on that phone to Havertz, told him to sign for us, it was wrapped up, done, sealed, you guys. We waited for all the stars to align in our favor, and that's why we've wrapped up probably the best deal in this entire window. Now, before I wrap up this segment for today, you guys, I do want to give you some additional information. News came out earlier today suggesting that the club were hoping to sign Kai for less money than it took to sign Kepa, and the main reason for that is that they feel that if he had the world record, club record signing behind his name, behind his back, that could give him some unnecessary pressure that he doesn't need at his very young age. The club may feel like the price tag around Kepa's name is one of the main reasons why Kepa's confidence is never consistently high, and they don't want the same mistake to come with a massive investment in Kai Havertz. Now, of course, you guys, I can't speak about Kai Havertz without mentioning a particularly influential person, a massive key figure throughout this entire window for us, and that's none other than Marina Granovskaia. Is it safe to say that we have the best club director in world football? I'm being serious. Of course I'm gassed, I'm excited. We've had an unreal window. We've signed some unreal players before this summer window even came. I read you guys' comments. I was seeing all the cynicism. I was seeing people worrying about our potential in this window. And I kept saying for a long ass time, expect big things to come in this summer window. We're seeing that right now, and massive credit has to go to Marina Granovskaia. Honestly, her mastery at negotiating, her mastery at getting these deals done. She has the Marina specials, them ones where her analysis and understanding of the market is so good that she can find these outside of the books creative solutions that you just don't see most club directors ever doing. For example, that masterstroke to obviously sign Lampard on a free. You get three main benefits from signing him. Number one, you have a potential candidate for the future. Number two, he is a great investment in that sense because whenever you loan him out, you're having his wages subsidized and you are earning loan fees on top of his sale. And number three, he softens the deal that allows us to sign Kai Havertz because naturally, Leverkusen right now, they're in the market to sign another defender, and Malang Sarr fits that profile perfectly. I can imagine him having a great partnership alongside Tapsoba, Tapsoba with the right foot, Sarr with the left foot. I think that Sarr even going to Leverkusen is another masterstroke. Number four. And the main reason for that is that Leverkusen are a team that like to counter press. They play a modern style of football and a similar style of football to how we play right now. So in that sense, this would be excellent education for Sarr. And you guys, we get 5 million back from his loan signing too. Honestly, for me, she is the best director in world football. She is someone that does not make the same mistakes once or even twice. And honestly, we would not be anywhere without her expertise, her skill, and her brilliance in this window. Now, I'm actually planning to speak about Kai Havertz in greater detail in future videos to come out over the week. Right now, I'm going to give you guys some of my brief thoughts and opinions on what to expect from Kai Havertz. Now, we do know that Kai has been signed to be that icing on the cake. I personally feel like when you're a top 4 club, you need to have players that have that fantasy, that have that imagination, that can create moments of brilliance out from nothing. I think that's what really separates the best clubs from very good ones. Kai is our guy, and most importantly, we are signing a player that has unreal potential. Working alongside Frank Lampard at this club, in this environment, playing a very positive style of football, you can really imagine that right now, we actually have the environment to cultivate world-class ability. I might sound very controversial right now, but personally, I've always felt that when we originally signed Hazard all those years back then, can you really say that he went on to a different level? Can you really say that he became an even greater player? It's not like I saw Eden taking free kicks or adding different things to his game. I know that the tactics worked against him. Naturally, that's going to affect his attacking brilliance. But for me, when we first signed him, he was just already so good that I think he kind of stayed at that same level. This will be very different for Kai. He has some amazing attributes to his game, but he has other attributes that he has to work on and improve in as well. I think those key ones would be his defensive work rate. I think his pressing ability could be far better. He's going to have to run a lot more playing for us. He's going to have to use his body to win those tackles in the final third, kickstarting the press. Can he do it? I definitely think so. And I think Kai knows this himself because, of course, he spoke to Lampard, he knows the plans, he understands the tactics. We have signed a player that not only scores goals, but creates goals too. Now, ironically, last season, his goal scoring was more on the front foot compared to his creative abilities, but Havertz is someone that can do both. Havertz has some incredible natural foundations in his game. He's tall at 6'2", he's fast, a lot quicker than people expect. He is very good aerially too, he's strong, and he perfectly times his late arrivals inside the opposition box. When you combine all these elements together, you have an incredibly dangerous attacking proposition in your hands right now. But you guys, to end this segment, of course, we have to speak about Kai Havertz and his versatility. We know that he's played false 9 for Leverkusen, he's played as a cam, he's played on the right, the left, and in midfield as a box-to-box mid as well. The reality is, how are we going to see Lampard using him for next season? This is where my thoughts are a bit different now. I look at Havertz's versatility, and I'm not saying things in the traditional sense where it's like, okay, let's say we have an injury in one game, I guess Havertz can fill that role and fill that position. I see things a lot more differently, and my thoughts have been coming ever since that friendly game against Brighton. That was a game where I saw so much fluidity in the final third. I saw so much interchanging. I saw Werner playing an absolutely free role. I saw Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi moving left, right and centre too. And it got me thinking, is Lampard really doing this? Is Lampard's final dream goal always been to create an attacking team that is very highly fluid in the final third, that relies heavily on players interchanging positions? Because in that sense, this makes perfect sense. I can imagine in-game scenarios next season where, for example, Ziyech and Havertz will constantly just rotate positions, because of course they can play in that same area and fill those same roles. I can imagine times where, let's say, Havertz is playing further up as a striker, meaning players like Werner can drop deeper, playing that free role or move down the flanks. I can see scenarios where Havertz is deep in midfield, collecting the ball, allowing runners in front of him in your Werners, Mason Mounts, etc, etc. This is the main reason why Lampard has only targeted players that are comfortable playing in a variety of different positions. It's not because of squad depth, of course that's a bonus, but in reality it's more a case of how we can evolve, improve, expand and take our tactics to the next level. Now of course you guys, to wrap up today's video, I want to end things with the final segment, and that is, what do we do in the window now? The reality is, right now at this point in time, there are 2 targets we are looking at. It's a goalkeeper and a CDM. Right now that is Declan Rice and Mendy from Rennes. They are the 2 players that I'm personally hearing are the next 2 big targets we are hoping to sign. This window gets even better. I feel like these targets are achievable. We can get them, but of course it comes down to selling players first. Now, we have plenty of time to sell players. I think the window ends on the 4th of September. That's like a month's time, and I'm sure we can get rid of players like your Bakayokos, your Barkleys, your Drinkwaters, your Mitchells, etc, etc. I've been saying for a while that West Ham, they will be very difficult to negotiate with. They do not want to sell them at any cost to us, but as every day goes on that West Ham unable to sell a player, unable to raise the funds to keep players moving, this is a positive sign that we can strike a deal to sign Declan Rice. He wants to sign for us, he's been a massive fan, all his friends, all his boys are here too, and of course, Declan Rice is a top class young prospect that definitely has the potential to go to the next level if he was to sign for us. I think Mendy is another intelligent signing. Worst comes to worst, at least we have a great second keeper for next season, but I think at this point in time, is it not actually safe to say that this may be the greatest ever transfer window at this club? I mean, honestly, am I being hyperbolic? Am I just getting a bit too excited? Should I just like steady myself a bit? But I mean, right now, you guys, now that Kai becomes effectively our 6th signing of this window, we have 2 more to make. We've signed 8 players. We're having an absolute massive window. Is this not our greatest ever window? Comment below, let me know below, you guys. And on that point, I'm going to wrap things up and keep things moving. There's going to be more content coming out today. I got 2 more videos for you guys. We're going Kai crazy today. Let's go. And on that point, I'm Nini FC. This is Blue Lions TV. I'll catch you guys later with some more videos.